My name's Olivia. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I am a yoga teacher and talking about what I know about, and we'll see how it evolves, but I'm happy to have you here. This video will be about the chakras, as I am theming this week around the chakras. I have a yoga class posted that will align our chakras. So here are 4 things to know about the chakra system, what each chakra means, and other resources. That way you can understand how you could find more balance in your life. Number 1 is prana. Prana is life force energy, and all you have to do to activate prana in your system is send awareness to anywhere you would like to send awareness. Where attention flows, energy grows. Attention flows, energy grows. So if I look at all the things around me that are pink, I would be able to see a few things that are pink. But I wouldn't notice anything yellow if I was looking for pink. It's sort of attention to detail in your inner state. Bringing awareness to the chakras will help you find more specific healing on who you are, because there's only one of you in this world. There is only one of you, and you can be anything that you want. And oftentimes the thing that we think is protecting us the most is often what is holding us back the most. That another term, we are our own worst enemies. Where awareness flows, energy grows. So that's the magic behind the power of our thoughts, is if you think all of the good possibilities is what you think of, what your awareness, there's some magic behind that unfolding, and that's what manifestation really is. But I digress. That is the prana, the life force energy, really activating this charge inside your soul to kind of get in there and figure out what needs to change and shake some things loose. You do that with your brain and your body. So that's step 1. Step 2 are the nadis are attached to the spine. The nadis are the physical portion of the chakras, and they sort of align with one another. 3 is the metaphysical part. So we talked about prana, life force energy, and then about the nadis and how that can be along our spine. 2 polarities to know if you're balanced or imbalanced. Healed or unhealed root chakra, for example. Maybe you struggle with stability. Maybe you struggle with stability. You're not super stable. Maybe you're just not grounded. And then the polarity of that would be you are super stable, you are super grounded, and that's sort of what we aim for. And step 4 is to visualize the prana in your system going up and down the chakra nadi channel. So if you imagine that life force energy as sort of charged ball of life force energy, and you imagine that moving up and down the channels in your body that represent the chakras, and you have an awareness about what the chakras are, then that will help stabilize you in so many ways. If you're a creative person, it'll be easy to learn because each chakra has a color that represents it, and then each chakra has sort of a individual in yourself to step up to the plate, and whatever that means for your situation. But it's almost like you're getting your stuff together, and it helps you grow up. Unfortunately, maybe you were traumatized at some point in your life. What does it look like to unpack that trauma? And sometimes in our culture, it's so shamed to talk about mental health, and oh, that's an excuse, or we don't want to hear it, or whatever. But that just kind of makes the problem bigger. Like, that is true. Like, that is a simplistic thing to aspire to, honestly, where mental health is like, oh, forget about it. Though we can get there, but we have to go through it to get there. Like, you can't just like, no trauma. Like, so this is the framework that helped me understand myself. They say when you're traumatized, you sort of stop maturing, and it sort of freezes your consciousness at that maturity level. That is true for everybody. It's tools like the chakra system that really helps us unpack these very complex ideas on our own terms, because the resources are right here. This is my favorite resource, the Eastern Body, Western Mind. This is a wonderful book, and this is a great book to help you sort of unpack these complex ideas on your own terms. You don't even, let's say you're not comfortable talking about certain things, like you know that there's something uneasy going on in your soul, and you can't really put your finger on it, but you feel anxiety all the time. There's some days it's like moving through molasses to even get out of bed. You could cry on a dime. These are all indicators of depression. So anxiety and depression are things that show up when we have trauma, and strengthening the relationship that we have with ourselves first and foremost is the most beautiful thing that we can do for ourselves, but also for the community around us. Because when you're healed, you know that there's not really anything anybody can do or say that will affect you, because you are good on your own. Like, it's okay to not be good with everybody, and the only way to truly get to that point is when we fully stop giving power to what anybody thinks about us, because we will never know that. We will never know what the people around us think, and the more we try to control the outcomes, the more we drive ourselves bonkers. So this is why it is so useful. This is how I learned to, I truly think that I have reached the point where I have aligned all 7 chakras, which is a beautiful feeling. If I've been having a lot of headaches, I've been having a lot of head fog. Since I understand the chakras, I would be like, head fog, headaches. Maybe that makes me wonder about my third eye and crown chakra. Or maybe I'm having a hard time standing up for myself. I'm feeling very weak. I don't feel my best, and I feel like everybody in the world could steamroll me if they wanted to. That might point in the, which we all feel. I mean, maybe it's just me. I mean, I feel that way all the time. I am such a precious flower. You know, whenever I feel too precious or like I'm being soft, then I know, you know, color yellow. I know that I need to strengthen my solar plexus chakra. And so I go solar plexus chakra, and I read about it, and I understand that it's okay to stand up for yourself. And that's where that not caring about what people think about you will greatly increase your confidence, because you know what, you trust your intentions. You don't have to walk around with a filter on all the time. You know, you can be strategic with how you go about things and be observant, and any way you can be observant, but I think that's the beauty of inching towards that crown chakra aligned level, is understanding what's out of balance, when it's out of balance, and what to do about it. Like so like I said, the solar plexus, noticing I feel weak, I feel like steamrolled by the whole world. We all feel that way. I feel that way still. I felt that way yesterday. I probably will feel that way today. I don't know, but I always come back to just trying to get things balanced. Going over these 7 chakras, there are 7 chakras. There's the root chakra, which is right at where we're sitting, our sits bones. So the root chakra, that represents balance and groundedness and earth energy. It's associated with the color red, and I believe elephant is the symbol of the root chakra. And eating a lot of root vegetables will make you feel more grounded. Sacral chakra is right here in your body where feminine parts would be, whether you're male or female, but the sacral chakra is known as the feminine, creativity, motherhood, nurturing. It's the color orange, so if you eat oranges or orange juice, anything orange that you consume will make you feel more creative, expanded endlessly in that sense. The solar plexus chakra is located here where your abdomen would be. This is where our strength comes from, and our willpower, our building heat, our core, resilience. It's how we are strong. Yellow is the color. Bananas, any foods that are yellow help align your solar plexus chakra. The heart chakra is located right here in the chest. The color of the heart chakra is green. Your heart chakra, when you have an aligned open heart chakra, you are most likely easily open and warm to those around you. You're open to love, you're open to new possibilities. Yoga poses that help align the heart chakra are any chest openers, heart openers. Moving on to the throat chakra, how well we communicate, our timing of communication, our elegance when we talk, not in a showy kind of way, but in our way to be effective with our speech. That is what is associated with our throat chakra. Third eye chakra is our intuition. So our intuition is inner knowing of clairvoyance, side and our intuition, our being perceptive, picking up on things, having a good idea about what your future would look like. If you have been maybe traumatized in a certain way, it can damage your imagination. So if you may have a hard time imagining a positive future for yourself, and that's a thing. So that's empowering to even know. Like, maybe you feel like you repeat the same cycle over and over and it's negative, it's not good. And so that is a thing, that our imagination can get damaged. So how can we imagine a better future for ourselves if that part is damaged? And our last but not least, our crown chakra. Our crown chakra is our overall mastery of ourselves, and it's associated with the color purple. And so when we have an aligned crown chakra, we are self-masters. We are at a place sort of where I was talking about earlier, where not much can affect you. You know, having a good gauge on yourself in the sense that you can love and be loved, but not attach. And you can speak your truth with conviction and not fear that, or trying to control. So it's like, you know, this is what I have control over, this is what you have control over. So the crown chakra, I think of it as sort of like a rolled up version of all of them, and that's like the ultimate wisdom. That's the 7 chakras in a nutshell. I recommended this book, but this book will help you for sure align your chakras, Eastern body, Western mind. I will link it below in the description box. Ooh, check out, it's a great book. Aligning our chakras will be the theme of this coming yoga class. We hope to see you there.